Hey guys, welcome back to BeerGeekNation.com. I'm your host Chris, and today we are looking at a brand new offering from Bell's out of Michigan. This is their Mars, the Bringer of War Double IPA, coming in at 10.1% alcohol by volume. This is the first beer released in their, it's called the Planet series. It's based on Gustav Holst's musical composition, very famous musical composition. Every couple months, I believe it's going to run now through July of 2015. They're going to release a different beer. There's a blonde ale, a Belgian pale, like a barrel-aged barley wine, an imperial stout. So a bunch of different beers, different styles, different planets, obviously, each time. So this is a double IPA. I do love a good Bell's IPA. So let me get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the Bell's Mars. All right, guys, so the aroma on Mars. It's interesting. It actually reminds me a lot of Hop Slam. Big, sweet tropical notes, big sweet honey, kind of sugary sweetness in there, caramel, slight dankness, a little bit of a grapefruit rind to it, but just a big smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the Bell's Mars. Cheers. Okay, yeah, right at the front of the tongue, there's a nice bite of bitterness, followed immediately by a big caramelly sweetness, some tropical fruits, lots of pineapple, big kind of overly sweet, overly ripe orange juice in there, lots of tropical fruit, middle of the mouth, a lot of malt, a lot of sweet malts, sweet sugary kind of flavors coming out, almost like a honey sweetness in there. It actually overrides a lot of the hoppiness that is there, a little bit of dankness, a little bit of tropical fruit. Again, it reminds me a lot of Bell's Hop Slam. At the end, you know, it's a big sweet finish, lots of a big kind of sweet, sugary maltiness to it, a little bit of hoppiness, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of like a tangerine or peach flavor in there as well. I think it might be a little bit too big, to be honest. I think those malts are just taking those hops and slamming them into the ground. It's not as hoppy or as bright as I would want it to be, but you know, it is 10%, but you can have a 10% IPA that just, you know, is fantastic. This one, it's okay. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Bell's Mars coming in at 10.1%, available now. If you guys do want to pick this up online, you can go to qualityliquorstore.com and have it shipped to you guys. This one is getting a B-. Again, I think it falls into the trap where it's just too big for its own good. I think there's too much maltiness. It's not balanced with the hops at all. The hop flavor is there, but I think it just kind of gets blended in together a little bit too much with the malts, and the malts just end up taking over. It kind of falls into that same loop that Hop Slam has for me recently. I just don't think it's as hoppy or as bright or as clean as it could be or as it should be. And I don't know if that's just my palate shifting or what, but the malts are just so heavy, they just kill those hops. And I just think there's not a whole lot of balance. You know, it's a 10% IPA. I get it. There shouldn't be a balance, but there can be balance. And I think other breweries do it. So, you know, check this one out. If you're a fan of Bell's, it's not bad. If you like Hop Slam, you're going to like this one. So getting a B- from me. And remember, folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.